Welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. I hope you're well and staying blessed, enjoying life wherever you are. Please like, share, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Check out the other reads. If you're interested in booking with me, that information is in the description box below. This will be a you versus them earth sign read. So if you have Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, this read could be for you. 2 rows with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, 3 cards each, 2 clarifiers at the end, overall energy at the bottom of the deck. 1 row will represent you, 1 will represent your partner. If neither rows resonates for you, then I would check out your other placements. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. Earth signs, thank you for your time. I hope you're enjoying life. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and get into it today. King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Look at y'all. That's very interesting. 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Page of Cups, clarifying cards, 2 rows pulled, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Let me just stand to make sure that the cards look okay on the viewpoint. Good enough. Alrighty. Earth signs. So this is your you versus them, typically your love-oriented kind of read for your partner or the person you're considering partnering with. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. It's a major arcana. It's the overall energy for this read. I find it interesting that it's there because this is your Gemini season, you versus them read for earth signs. This is the Lovers is Gemini, typically. So this could be an indication of the season for you, right? So for signs, you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The King and Queen of Earth is in your Earth sign read. Interesting, yeah? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, of course, like yourself. The coins, the pentacles, do represent money in the tarot. Wands here, the 5 and the 3, represent any fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Wands or rods represent fire, that is the energy of creative passion in the tarot. The 8 and the Page of Cups, or the Page of Water. This is the energy of emotion in the tarot, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so the Lovers here. The second reason why this is such an important card for your overall read is not only the season, but it does represent choices, union, love, and relationships. So this card for both rows is pretty significant. It does represent in what one of these kind of like 4 things or a mix of them in your life. That's why you're here, or that's what this read at least is about for you, my viewers. Yeah, so there might be 2 different splits, right? People that are walking into a new relationship or people that are building in a relationship, typically is how I like to split it, but we'll see how this kind of goes with your read. The King of Pentacles or the King of Earth represents abundance, prosperity, provider, and generosity. The 5 of Wands represents competition, conflict, and reality. The Queen of Earth, or the Queen of Pentacles, represents practicality, creature comforts, and security. So for some people, if you're one of these characters in your relationship, you feel like you've been put, or your partner feels like they've been put into competition by you for others in terms of love. Yep, that's pretty much it. There's that, or there is simply it's simply a relationship reminder where maybe you and your partner are bad about putting each other into competition in some way. Maybe not for love, but maybe for attention or time, etc. So that's a interesting first row. I would say that likely someone is, like, both people in the partnership are abundant, but someone that is kind of like the generous provider energy feels like they're being put into conflict by, or competition, by their queen. Okay, first row. Second row, same with lovers. 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I find this interesting as well. The 8 of Cups is walking away, disillusionment, leaving something behind. The 3 of Wands is looking ahead, expansion, rapid growth. And the Page of Cups is happy, surprise, dreamer, sensitivity. So again, for this row, like, the kind of intuitive read would be that someone is either walking away from this relationship, and as they're planning and moving forward, they're met with a happy surprise. It could be a relationship, it could be building on this relationship as they are simply awakened to certain habits of their partner, potentially. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I feel like that being put into competition thing is pretty significant for this read. So if you either feel like you've been put into competition with your partner, or your partner feels like you do that, or you do that and you know that. So either way, it's either you know you do that, or you know your partner does that, or you know that you both do that. And it's causing some issues in the relationship, if it's going to resonate for you. So if you're like this person, there's going to be a small group of people who are totally over this competition energy and are walking away, like straight up just walking away from it, tired of being put into that energy, making plans and being rewarded with a new relationship. There are other people that are just kind of awakening to this behavior and making plans to deal with it, whether that's talking to you, going to therapy with you, etc. But there's some sort of happy surprise that comes out of the making plans and kind of trying to decide how to work through it. This is going to vary for the different groups, right? So clarifying cards are the Devil and the 2 of Pentacles. We did go over Earth, but this Devil card does represent Capricorn, so it's Earth and Capricorn for your clarifying cards. Somebody could be addicted to kind of like the ego boost of attention, and that's why they put their partner into constant like conflict by putting them in competition. It's not that they like want to cheat, but apparently they have some like issues with kind of like how they handle their priorities to some extent, because they like prioritize their relationship. They don't want that to end, but they need the ego boost, so they continue to allow this conflict and energy into the relationship. The second energy knows this. They see it as an addictive kind of thing, and they too seem to have some sort of like, that's not their addiction. They're not addicted to getting ego boosts. There's something else that they like drink or smoke or do something that they kind of like repetitively do that's an addiction that kind of takes over as a priority as well, because they keep getting put into this energy which wrecks their kind of like love partnership in their opinion. They don't see it. This second group is having a hard time seeing it as just like, oh well, they just need the ego hit. Like, they're not really gonna cheat on me. It's kind of like a constant thing. You might be with a water sign, which is gonna be wrecking them ultimately. You putting them in competition is you cheating in their minds. So and there's plenty of other signs that feel that way, right? So fire as well. You could be with a fire sign or a water sign that's really not handling this well, doesn't want to be put into competition, and is repeatedly like dealing with something to escape so that they don't have to live with this emotionally, and it's might cause them issues like to the extent of like having money problems. So I would, let's consider our signs. What is with that? Your you versus them is like the second one like went dark. So ultimately, what my advice here is, if you're single and you're walking into a relationship, don't put your partner into conflict if you do that, and don't allow someone to treat you badly by doing something to escape or doing something addictive, because it might put you into a place of not balancing your decisions the way that you should. As long as you balance the decisions the way that you should, right? And you're walking into a relationship for the second group, it's like it will be a happy surprise for you. You just have to focus on balancing the decision and the advice that I heeded you, or heed the advice I give you. Yeah, and same for this first group. If you're walking into a new relationship, just work on that. Know that you do that. Know that you have some ego issues and that you need to watch that. And if you're in a relationship and you're building on that, same for this group, you need to quit doing this so much. You need to really focus on how to handle your ego. And the second group, it's like, I think it's the same. Don't fall prey to like addictive behavior. You'll regret it, it would seem, just so that you can keep kind of trying to make this love relationship work. But all in all, as long as you kind of work together to overcome these areas of need, earth signs, it would seem that your relationship will balance itself back out. Hope you enjoyed the content. I will see you in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.